Hi, everybody.
Calling all Geminis, calling my Gemini sister.
Hi, JeMaja. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Doing pretty
Good.
good. We had Thanksgiving in this country on
Yes.
Thursday. Was
How
our
how
Thanksgiving.
was it? Yes. How was that? How did everything go?
For me, I went to dinner with a couple of friends, of my friend
Mm-hmm.
Rose and her mother, and it was
Mm-hmm.
lovely. It was just nice to,
Good. Good.
heard from friends and families, and my family and everyone's doing well, and nothing major happened in this country so far. I mean, we've had stuff happening. I mean, we still have
Mm-hmm.
who we have as president, but other than
Yeah.
that, we're holding on. You know what I mean? Because this has been a rough riding. This has been a rough riding year.
Yeah. I
I feel
I
like I'm riding
feel.
a bunking of what do you call it, bucking bronco? Where you're trying to stay on
Yeah.
the yeah.
Woo woo.
Yes,
I feel this Sagittarius season very much. Like I feel the optimism, the joy, the some kind of I don't know
yes,
why.
yes. Me
I
too.
really feel it this year. I don't know. Really,
And I
really
feel the change. I
good.
feel the station Mercury going direct. I felt my
Yes.
body went like yes,
Even
yes.
Saturn, both Saturn and
Even
Mercury, I
Saturn,
felt it.
Saturn.
I felt it. I felt it as well. Like it was lifted. Like something
Yes,
was lifted
yeah,
from my soldier,
yeah,
from my
yes.
shoulders.
I mean, so exactly. We're carrying.
Yeah,
I felt less. I was
yeah,
able to stand up
yeah,
and breathe
yeah,
and oh
yeah.
yeah.
Well, hi, the Imaginary Restaurant. It's nice to see you too. It's always good to have such a beautiful support from our community. I'm always thankful. Always thankful.
Yeah,
Always thankful.
yes, yeah.
Anyway, a big thing this week is the full moon in Gemini, and I love it. I love it, JeMaja. I love this full moon. Usually, full moons are, tension, release. I love this one. Maybe because it's touching my sun, the moon is going to be directly on my sun.
No way, really.
Yes, yes. So I'm gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'll let you
What
know.
degree is this full moon in then? What degree is this?
So it's 13 degrees and 3 minutes. So and my sun is 13 degrees 43 minutes or something. So it's like anyway. 13 degrees and 4 minutes. It's going to be December 4th at 6:14 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's very interesting. I love this full moon. I had a YouTube live just a few hours ago, and I talked about it for all 12 signs. If you guys want to check it out,
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
I am so enthusiastic. I can't even like I really feel it that it's going to be such a good. Why? First of all, full moons are always exposing something, and because we have a moon in Gemini, Geminis like to talk, and I always tell people, we don't talk like people who have Gemini moons, and I have a Gemini moon in Italy, so I know we don't talk just for sake of talking. We need to share our thoughts because then we feel loved and nurtured.
Mm-hmm.
That's we need to be heard. We need to share
Yeah.
this because in where the environment is when people hear us, we feel loved and
Mm-hmm.
safe and secure. That's why we talk a lot because we need to be heard. That's our way of saying, please love me, please love me.
But is it also our love language? Is it also how we love? Is it that
Yeah,
too?
it could be. It could
It
be.
could
Yeah.
be.
So yeah, you know, speaking your mind and being heard is very important for Geminis in general, especially Gemini moons. So this full moon, I called it "spill the tea," and why? I called it "spill the tea." Why? I encourage everybody to spill the tea. Now, in a good sense, not in a I was kind of playing with words because people say Geminis are gossipers. Anyway, so and because Mercury in Scorpio is ruling this moon, I'm just trying to provoke people a little bit with spilling the
Oh,
tea. Uh, oh, see, Terry says that's the exact degree of my natal Mercury in Virgo. There you go, see, 13. So what is happening now is that it's invitation for open discussions, for open conversations. Think about Mercury in Scorpio is
mm.
investigator, is a detective, is a forensic, right?
Yes.
So he's
That's the
he,
word. Forensic. Yes.
so he's ruling this moon. He
Mm-hmm.
was retrograde until today. So for this full moon, he is direct. So he is everything that he worked on while retrograde. He's gonna spill the tea for this full moon. That's why I call it spill the tea. So all the secrets, all the dirt, all the hidden things, all the detective work that he did, all the investigative work that he did, he's going to
Oh,
say what he found out. That's
interesting. Okay.
so that's what is happening for this full moon. The shadow is up to December 16, then he leaves the shadow, but this full moon is like a highlight of that shadow, of post-retrograde shadow, when is the highlight of it, and he's going to spill the tea. So I encourage everybody to speak up, to say what's in your mind, to tell your truth. We are in Sagittarius season. Sagittarius is about they're truth seekers, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So you need to say what's on your mind. You need to say what your beliefs are. You know, if you need to not keep it in you. It's time. You know, you have been doing your research. You have been doing all your due diligence, and now it's time to say it.
Yes.
So disregard, like you need to say what's on your mind. This is this full moon. You need to say it. It calls for, because Gemini have the ability to see both sides of the story. So you have to be able, we are more, objective, right? We are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is neutral, objective, right? So it's time to say it. Don't hold it in. Interesting thing that this full moon is making a trine to Pallas Athena in Aquarius. So there is some kind of a new, innovative, strategic thinking taking place.
Yes.
So use a new way to say it. Think strategically. Mercury in Scorpio is also strategic. So you have Pallas trining. So there's like a way of thinking. What is your strategy? What do you want to achieve with this conversation? Think about long term. Think what you want to achieve, but don't hold it in. It's a full moon. You need to release it. You need to release, and if you have to say it, you have to say it.
Yeah,
that's number one. And I like it. There's no bad aspects with this moon.
Wow.
What has happened is that it's actually squaring the nodes.
Squaring the nodes of fate. Okay.
Exactly squaring the nodes of fate. So it's some kind of a destined, a fated kind of situation. It's like creating a grand cross, a nodal grand cross. Things are coming to light that are going to have effect on a collective level and on a personal level, like it's meant to be. It's going to have a course corrected. I am a fan of this full moon. I think we need to spill the tea. As I mentioned.
But you know what you mentioned about Sagittarius? What I'm getting is that this is also, because Sagittarius is also justice. We'll speak truth to power, and we'll actually speak out for justices or injustice, against injustice.
I love it.
Whatever it is, I think we'll have that. And I always know, these past few months, and they've been trying, we've been preparing for this moment. So we're prepared. We're ready. And it's new territory. Think Star Trek, we had to go where no man or woman has gone before, and we're now in air and fire more so. So now we actually sort of have to test our little air brakes, our air gas pedal and brakes. And
absolutely. Yeah. So think about Mercury is also opposing Uranus. And, it's shocking, revelations, blah, 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 disruptive. But it's also saying that Uranus is a rebel. So we need to say it despite, even if we know it's going to disrupt the status quo, even if we know it's going to challenge the existing conventional things, we still need to say it. Yes. Remember, it's Pallas Athena is in Aquarius. It's in futuristic sign. We have this Pluto and Uranus trines in Gemini and Aquarius. It's time to move forward with the new ideas, with a new way of thinking, with removing judgments, opinions, being so judgmental, opinionated and stuff, and take a consideration, thinking for a future. What is the higher purpose? Like I think we're going to kind of elevate our consciousness into a new level, like a new way of thinking. Like we are leveling up to a new. I'm very enthusiastic. I don't know why. It just all came to me that we are kind of stepping up from those low kind of judgments, opinions, prejudice. I think we need to elevate ourselves from that, and and move forward and think what kind of ideas and strategies are going to move us forward. And we need to say them. We need to say them. If it's just in our head, nothing will happen.
Yeah, and I think also this is a time where we'll see. This time, I sense it's more of an ease for
Yeah.
a collective conscious
Yes.
movement. So we'll have more folks just more easily, saying, "Oh, seeing the light." I hate to use that corny phrase, but we'll have people, and even us in other areas. I find, how we always say, you've heard Ann say all the time, "You're going to release, release, release."
Yeah.
I had the
Yeah.
feeling, Jasmina, that things were some of those things I was holding on to released to me. Some of those
Yeah.
old energies are no longer, the vibration is no
Yeah.
longer able to
Yeah.
sustain to actually move with me. So I could sense, because I was trying to feel for a few of them. I was like, "What, you still there?" And it was like, "No, you
Yeah.
can't." So allow yourself to vibrate more highly and to
Yes.
say farewell to those things. Thank you for
Yes.
accompanying me thus far on the way, is a refrain, a gospel song. But now I could let you go.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mercury as a ruler of this, and this is now you reminded me, because Mercury as a ruler of this full moon is part of the big water trine again, because he was making a trine when he was retrograde just last week. Now he's trining again when he's direct with Jupiter and with Saturn. So it's also about listening to intuition and speaking
yes,
up. So it's getting in
yes,
tune. So this is like I'm thinking, how do you get data and information? Usually you go outside and research, but maybe there's some data and information coming from your intuition, from
yeah,
higher vibrations. For
yeah,
this, we are more and more connected to the universe, to the higher source. Like
absolutely,
we are plugged in. So get that data and
yeah,
say it, help
yeah,
others. So
right.
um, we're gonna have like more
Inquire
clarity.
within, inquire,
Yeah.
inquire within, as they say. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. So I do feel that we need to kind of it's going to bring us more clarity
mm-hmm.
if we say it, if we have an open-minded conversations without blame
Absolutely.
games, without who said what, who did what. Let's start from like a fresh start, release what's no longer serving you, and then have this, because you cannot move forward if you don't say what's on your mind. That's how I feel. Like if we are going to keep it inside, it's going to eat us alive.
Yeah, yeah, it anchors you in the past, or
Yes.
it's like ballast. You have to
Yes.
release the ballast. You have to jettison it,
Yes.
not drag it
Yes.
behind you. I tell
Yes.
people, I said, I have enough baggage that I need like 747 flying behind me. No, you can let it go, and not be a
The thing,
martyr. Hmm.
yeah, because Mercury is in Scorpio as well. Scorpio goes into the realms that nobody else wants to go into, taboo
Sure
topics and
does.
stuff. So that means this also tells me that we can openly communicate about those more demanding things,
Hmm.
right? Those things that are more harder for us
Yeah,
to talk otherwise. Like we now
yeah.
have our capacity to do so. So that's why I'm so enthusiastic. Is because don't hide don't hide behind somebody gave me advice. Don't hide between my parents said so. Don't hide. We need to stop hiding between all these things that we put
Yeah.
and just say this is me. This is what I think. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody. It's not my intention. I just need to say it. And
Hmm.
be open and be honest about it. Like honesty. That's what Scorpio is all about, right? It's about being and building trust. How are you going to build trust and be intimate with somebody if you don't be vulnerable and share your vulnerable things? So that's kind of a topic that I find for this.
Yeah, now if I may add also, I think we have to
Yep.
realize, remember that our word, that phrase, our word is our bond, and words are our own personal spells. So by speaking our truth, we're actually telling the universe and those around us who are listening, whether they're listening or not, this is me now. I'm coming
Yeah.
out. So you actually, through your words and your intentions behind those words that support those words, will create a path for you. You know what I mean? Open things, take things away, allow you to see things. All that is what the power of your own voice and your own cogent thoughts can
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is also a good time. Never forget the heart, because I know we have a lot of Mercury going on, so we have a lot of mind, mind, mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but invite the heart in as your guide. Make sure, let's watch who's driving the car, so we're not having
Well,
you know.
the driver Mercury is part of this grand water trine, so we are kind of we have this water element behind everything,
Good, good. That's
Yeah,
right.
so I like
Yes.
that. Yeah, right. So I
Yeah.
like it. It's not. It's kind of a little bit of that, right?
Yeah.
Um, I want to mention something else. This is a part of the lunar family. So think about what happened to the new moon on the 6th of June, your birthday, 2024.
Yes.
So think about what happened around your birthday. Hi, Karina. Because some things, your solar return. So what happened in 2024, your solar return, about your birthday, these topics will come up for sure. Interestingly, for that new moon, Venus was conjunct the new moon in Gemini, and they were all sextiling the nodes. Now, they're squaring the nodes. So it's like we had the opportunity to act on our destiny or path or purpose. And now, I mean, we had like opportunity to start something, and now it's square, it's action time. So it's interesting how this is going to manifest. So think about what happened around then. Go through your journals or calendars and see what happened. Another thing, Sabian symbol. Look at the Sabian symbol. A conversation by telepathy.
Ooh. Oh, that's very, yes, that's Uranus, that's Gemini. I mean, it's all, yes. Wow.
Is this like a new way of communication? Is this something that we, as humanity, we are probably going to...
and that's been forecast, that we would be more.
Yeah. So
have you noticed that when in conversations with people, sometimes that you are doing that more easily?
Oh, yeah. I have this, maybe because I have Sun, Neptune opposition, I have no idea. But I just feel it sometimes. I think about somebody, and then this person comes, sends a message. I didn't talk to them for years.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yes.
Like, isn't this? So I have this kind of like, anyway. So I love this because, so it says, trusting intuition, this Sabian symbol, tune in to others that are equally advanced as you.
Now, what Sabian symbol is that again? Say that number.
It's 13-degree Gemini, a conversation by telepathy.
Wow, that's
key. My natal sun. That's my natal sun degree. So maybe I have this telepathy through my natal sun. I don't know. It's interesting. It says transcendent connections, higher levels of consciousness. So it says accessing not unordinary techniques can be accessed at will. So we kind of have this opportunity to access something new, different, if we want to.
Yes.
I think although it's a full moon, I feel like it's some kind of a new moon as well, because we are releasing the old ways of doing things, and we are kind of setting a stage.
Yeah.
For this futuristic conversations that we're going to have. You know, people talking about holograms, and Rick Levine is all about quantum physics. You know, he always says about this, how we're going to have the holographic. This is all about that.
Yes.
So this is a good opportunity to release the old way of thinking and the old way of communicating, and finding our own voice and saying it.
Because we're evolving. We're at a place now where we're witnessing and living, to me, a little bit of an increased pace of our human evolution.
Yeah.
And so we're leaving. You know, we are going to. You know, I was reading something, and I'm a Star Trek person, so I was watching something. Yeah, I was watching something. You know, I'm a real Trekkie, and so I can't wait to get to. I'm trying to live to 140 so I can actually board a starship. But I
love it.
So I'm thinking that that I was in the class just recently. I'm not sure if you weren't online when I was in this class in Zoom, and we were at the teacher. It's interesting. He asked me, he says, "Are you open?" So he said, "JeMaja, are you open to that?" Because we're going through a really advanced use of a crystal for healing and different creating, accessing zero fields and so on. And he said, Jim, are you open to that?" And I was like, "Wait, why'd you put my name?" But he was trying to say, in other words, if you're open to it, you got this. So if you're open to it, you're that close to it just by saying I'm open to it.
Yeah. Yeah, like if there is a will, there is a way, kind of a situation, right?
Yes, but it's your will that says, okay, I'm ready to go. I could do this.
Yeah, I know it can sound very mumbo jumbo to many, but I feel this is it's not even the future, it's the now. Like the future is now. Like we had, the future comes so fast to the reality that it's going to be mainstream. It's going to be, so I love this full moon. Love it, love it, love it.
It feels
Yes,
like a party
Mercury.
moon to me. I feel like it's almost,
Yeah,
to me, this energy I'm feeling is what
yeah.
I want to feel for the new year. The New Year's
Yes,
Eve. This is
yes.
the energy because it feels like something like we're on the precipice of a breakthrough. Something is coming through, and it's
Well,
yeah,
yeah, we mentioned last week New Year's Eve is going to be wild with all these out of bounds planets. Remember, we said Moon,
right. You did
Mercury,
say
Venus,
that.
and Mars.
Yes, that's right.
You're gonna have your New Year's party. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry. So imagine having all these planets out of control, like going wild. Like that's what out of bound practically means.
Yeah.
Just you can't control yourself.
Now, which
That's
ones
what
are
it
out of
means.
bounds again? Which who? Which?
It's gonna be Mars, Venus, Mercury, and Moon for the
Wow.
new for the New Year's Eve.
Well, all of our surrounding traveling
all
partners.
all personal, all personal
All
except
the
okay, the
personal
sun.
planets. Oh yeah,
Sun cannot.
it's gonna be off the
Yeah.
charts. It's gonna be off the
It's
charts
gonna
then.
be. So imagine
Yes.
the poor son is like trying to keep all his children in the kingdom, and they're like, yo,
Yes.
this one, and
Yes.
he cannot keep up with the four fall, all
Yeah, the
four,
sun's gonna
all
be like the
four.
kids are going wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be planets going wild. Yes. Wow, that
I
is gonna be powerful.
I wouldn't be the babysitter of those planets on the New Earth.
No, yes,
I wouldn't. I'm
exactly.
not. I'm not volunteering to babysit. Thank you very much, because
We're gonna tie the sun up to a chair so we can play and stay up beyond our
that's
hour, stay up beyond
I
our bedtime.
can
That's what I
you
picture. Yeah, poor
can
son be
you
like, you know what I mean? So,
the
because we will gang up on the
yes
sun saying, we're in
I can.
control now. Yeah.
That's right. I can see Venus and Moon eating all the candy. I'm not allowed drinking juice,
Yes, yes.
and Mars is jumping on a bed.
Mars is gonna be really bad. Mars is bad as it is, but out of bounds.
And Mercury is going to other people's, to parents' emails and
Yes,
just
yes, yes.
and going. So think about that,
Ordering
guys.
stuff online. Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
No, this is
Anyway, you
gonna
made me
be.
laugh. You made me laugh. But that's the New Year's Eve guy. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be. I don't know.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be.
Okay,
It's gonna be
okay.
wild.
Let's go back to the week.
Yes, yes. Go to the week. Let's go to the week.
Let's
Yes. So
let's start with this weekend that we are in at the moment. We
yes,
have a moon switching sign around 8 o'clock this evening Eastern time. She's going into Aries. Moon in Aries, very impatient, but very good to start doing things to keep things moving.
yeah,
And because we are still in this up to the full moon energy, so yes, do things. Now is the time, right? So I think this moon in Aries is going to help us kind of. We're going to feel that we are ready. We also have Venus opposing Uranus tonight around 10 p.m. So Venus-Uranus opposition is also kind of wild on its own. Wants excitement, wants adventure. Be very careful of overspending, and I admit I'm the first one I'm guilty. I went Christmas shopping today. It was all this Black Friday stuff, and I overdid it. But I got the good deals, but still, I'm guilty. As
now that was
charged.
Venus. Venus and what now? Venus and what you're saying?
Uranus,
Oh, Venus
Uranus,
and Venus.
because Venus is about finances, Uranus is about unexpected things. So you can go wild of spending. I did it, especially online. Do not get comfortable with your laptop and just, oh, look at this deal, look at that deal. You know
Well,
how you go.
yeah. Well, there's a thing. I'm not sure if you heard this phrase, but there's a phrase called drunk dialing. Drunk
Oh,
dialing.
yes.
Yeah, but now, so I tell people, this is when I was working, this is like 10,
I
15 years
like
ago. I
that.
said, I do drunk shopping. I'll wake up,
Yes.
I'll wake up in the wee hours. I wake up in the wee hours and I just start ordering stuff. I got a pair of
Yeah.
shoes one time and I don't remember ordering them. I mean, I liked them, but I know I ordered them at 1 a.m. So I said, I was up there drunk shopping again. You know what I
You
mean?
know
Woke
what?
up and said, okay, let me see what I can get.
So these deals, these Black Fridays and Christmas deals, it's all going crazy. I don't know. I had to buy some stuff, but anyway, I got good deals. Didn't have anyway. I did it. Now I'm shutting everything. I told my husband, take the bag, take my credit card,
Yeah,
take my
yes.
laptop,
Yeah,
take
take your
everything
laptop.
from me.
Yes, yes.
Phone, everything from me. I'm not, Anyway, so that's this weekend. So be careful. Then tomorrow, just before she goes to Sagittarius, because Venus is going to Sagittarius tomorrow, she's going to trine Neptune. So we have this excitement and adventure today, and Mercury is direct. We are feeling like we're going to move. Moon is changing signs. And then lovely Venus tomorrow. She's going to be so romantic. She's going to be so in love. She's going to feel like, oh, what is happening? Like,
Yeah, Venus, you mean Venus is Sagittarius?
No, Venus is in Scorpio before she moves to
Oh,
Sagittarius. She's gonna,
oh, wow, that's
she's
good. Really be. Well, that's gonna be. You know, that's love and good sex. I mean, that's excellent.
yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's trining Neptune at the last degree. So last degree of Scorpio, and then
Wow.
and the energetic degree, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
wow. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You're somebody. One of my friends, and then I'm not supposed to say it, they were laughing that the Scorpio last degree is anal degree because Scorpio deals with.
Hey, this is real. We're all adults here. If not, you're one now. But
You know, when we are in Sagittarius season, we are allowed to say it. As I said,
yes,
full moon
yeah,
in Gemini. Say
yes.
what's in your mind. That's what it is.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
yes.
guys. It's not
Oh,
me. It's the full moon. I'm kidding.
oh,
Anyway,
that
so
brings a whole new dimension to energetic degree, boy. Oh,
yeah. Anyway, just wanted to make you laugh. But yeah,
yes.
guys, everything is allowed in Sagittarius season to be more blunt and just joke and laugh more. So Venus and they're the last degree, so it's gonna feel very, Neptune in Pisces is a lovely. This is like a water, very romantic feeling, very in touch with, if you can spend some time with your partner in an intimate kind of a way, whatever, it's
Yeah.
gonna be lovely. I like that.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then she's going into Sagittarius around 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Okay, good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We're gonna feel this a lot because we had so much water. We had so much things in the water. So we are grasping for some fire. So
Yeah.
Venus is the first one. Then Mercury comes later, and in Sagittarius, Venus is fun. She loves
Yes.
to dance. She loves to play. She loves
Yeah.
to explore. Loves to travel, drink. She's the one who does the karaoke in the bar. But
Yes.
her pleasures and desires are to have fun, to explore the world, to just go on that boat or go this, go there. So we're gonna have it's really helping us, and I'm happy that she's joining the sun. Mars is already in Sagittarius, and then Mercury is coming. So we're gonna have like a boost of Sagittarian energy that we need. A little bit of fire, a little bit of motivation, inspiration. Having the spirits lit up. Like you have fire, we're gonna have think about if Leo is a fixed fire. It's like a burning fire, like a fireplace burning all the time.
Right.
If Aries is the first spark, so
Yes. Spark.
think about the one that keeps the engine starts the
Yes.
engine, right? Uh, Sagittarius is the little thing. What do you call that when you have those for New Year's? Those little
Those
things that you have.
sparklers. Those sparklers. Like
Yes,
those
yes,
sparklers. Yes.
right.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
like a fun. He's a fun
Yeah.
light, fun,
Yeah.
fun. Like he's a fireworks.
And
That's
even the torch,
Sagittarius.
even like the torch is lit, and you're running around town with the torch.
Yes,
It's because it's moving
right.
fire. It's moving. It's
Yes, yes,
movable.
and it's kind of it's exciting. It's like it's coming there,
Yes.
but it's gone next minute because it's
Yes.
like a fireworks. You see, and then
Right.
gone. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like
Those sparklers. Yeah.
yeah, and the sparklers, right? So that's how I feel this. So we're gonna have this energy of we really want like a kid. I think it's gonna be a lot of exploration and just fun and joy. So I like this. I love this very much. Good day tomorrow. Good day today. What is happening then on Monday? Let's see. Okay, then we start December. Welcoming December already. I
Hey,
can't
happy
believe
birthday
it.
to everyone in December. Happy birthday to all
Yes,
our December birthday people.
yes, yes.
I have a nephew. A niece, and a dear friend, all born the first and the second. I get them confused, but yeah, they're all born. It's nice to be
Nice.
born to start the month off, and that's your birthday. You know what I mean? Feels like the
Yeah,
month is yours when you
I
start
know,
off that.
right?
You know what I mean?
We are in the beginning. We are like the first
Oh,
five,
that's true.
six
We're
days.
early.
So
Yep.
yeah, so early enough for us to celebrate. Um, Monday is okay day. Oh yeah, so Monday. The only thing on Monday we have a void moon for almost 9 hours,
Really?
from 1 p.m. until 10 p.m. So it's gonna be like Eastern time. So we're gonna have like a void moon. So after partying all weekend and having romance, whatever, you can just kind of rest on Monday. Okay,
Oh,
so just
okay.
rest. Nothing major is happening. On Tuesday, Venus is sextiling Pluto. So she's in a Sagittarius, all fired up. Pluto is, in Aquarius. I love Sagittarius and Aquarius energy together. I know many couples of my friends are, Sagittarius Aquarius combination.
Mm-hmm.
They're so in tune, like they give each other enough freedom and space to be themselves. They are so understanding of the other partner. That's how I feel, and they have so much fun together. I
Okay.
love that. I love that combination. So Venus, Pluto, sextile, fire and air combination. It can be really powerful. Like it can be really, it can really lift you up. Like you're transforming your energies and lifting you up, uplifting energy of feeling more empowered.
Yeah.
That's how I feel that Tuesday is going to be. The moon is going to be in Taurus. And actually, it's a kind of a lovely moon because it's sextiling the node and sextiling Jupiter the next day and Saturn. So
Hmm.
it's actually a lovely moon. Just yeah, lovely moon. Nothing major is happening actually next week. Everything just. I mean, the full moon is happening, so we have
Yeah.
this energy building up. So just work, do what you need to do,
Oh,
and
that's nice.
finish up your work. Finish up your work before the full moon. The Taurus moon is about doing something that's going to be stable for long term and bring some stability. So I think it's going to be beautiful this next week. I love it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just anyway. I love
No,
this.
it feels nice because it feels like the energy is going to be a little bit smoother next week, I think.
Absolutely. Then we have this full moon,
Yeah.
and then as I said, for this full moon we have Venus, we have Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter grand trine. So we have this like a water, with like intuition build up in there as well. I have nothing bad to say about next week, to be honest. Gemini moon in general, so it's going to trine Pluto, oppose Venus. It's going to have, because it's a full moon, opposing the sun, opposing Mercury, so opposing also Mars. But then Sag moon oppositions like this full moon. I kind of, from all the oppositions in the zodiac, I feel this one is the easiest because it's first of all a mental axis. It's about having a big picture and gathering information how to kind of fulfill your dreams, and get it. So it's kind of like, it's not like me versus you. It's not my money, your money. It's maybe my opinion or your opinion. So that's the only issue. Like it's just debating and having arguments and debates for no reason. So just be
Okay.
mindful of that, and try to be productive. All the conversations, use the strategy. So use the strategic thinking of Pallas Athena, and try to have a productive conversation. Think before you start talking. What do I want to achieve with this conversation? Like have a goal, and then
That's
and
always
let's.
key. Yeah.
Right, that's the key
Well, no,
because
what you said, but think before you start talking. I said we should
yes,
always do that, but
I,
when you said that, I realized I don't always do that. You know what I mean? Let's
no, we
try
don't.
something
No, we
new.
don't.
Maybe
Yeah,
just.
yeah. Well, that's easier said than done. That's easier said than done. Nevertheless, very nice week. I know we have a Mars applying to trine Chiron. That's also nice energy because there's like they're also in fire signs, so there's like a inner motivation to deal with our hurt and wounds. But it's also Chiron is about mastering things. So it's
Yes.
knowledge. Think about this is Sag, knowledge, accumulation. So it's good. We can heal some of the things. We're gonna maybe learn something new and help heal ourselves. There's some movement, some action towards a better future and
Right.
a more fair future, as you said, right? So I have nothing bad to say until we see each other next Saturday. I
Wow.
just I don't
Excellent.
I I don't have a bad day of the week.
Right. Or
I
challenging.
don't
We're not
have
saying the bad.
yeah,
Challenging.
sorry,
Yeah. No.
challenging. Sorry, challenging. I don't see a challenging day next week. I
And
don't
we'll
see it.
take it. Let's take it while getting's good, because
And
we've had a rough. I mean, and we're
yeah,
also coming out of this roller coaster of Saturn station to direct, Mercury station to direct. I mean, we've had a lot of
yep,
hold on.
yep,
It's a bumpy ride.
yep,
So to have
yep.
this little bit of
Uh,
clear, smooth sailing is
okay.
welcome.
Okay, then I'm gonna tell you, and then I have to have something. Let's have
Yes.
something a little bit.
Yes,
Okay,
something. Yeah, we got something. Yeah.
we have to have something because
But we have
people are gonna
Venus and
say that
Sagittarius. You didn't go over Venus and Sagittarius yet.
I did.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I said she's adventurous, fun,
Oh,
and
that's
more
what you did.
curious.
That's right. That
Yeah.
was early. Yeah. Okay.
So let's say this is a little bit okay. Full moons are challenges. You know, they always say that we are more challenged because it's a full moon. We go a little bit crazy. But have in mind what I said, and overall, it doesn't have bad aspects. It's a good full moon. Neptune is stationing to go direct on the 10th. So the next week, we're going to have like a 5 days before. So around the full moon, we're going to start feeling his station as well.
And
Okay.
what? Station directing to
So he's retrograde in Pisces. He's going to move forward on the
Pisces.
10th in Pisces. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So he's moving forward
Got
on the
it.
10th. So you know
Okay.
when planets change directions, we feel them more. So it's going to
More.
be
Yeah. Because that station, it's more intense.
yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So it's more, so that's the only kind of a thing because Neptune is on the 10th, which is the week after, but we're going to feel it next week as well.
Right. Because of
So
the event. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, but overall, if you know, we went through so many things
Oh.
that I just feel that this full moon will, you know, spill the tea. So Mercury is opposing Uranus. This is a Gemini full moon. We're going to hear. So watch the news and just, you know, make popcorn and watch what's happening because it's going to be like a movie.
Yeah. And moons. I mean, on mundane astrology, the moon is the people.
Yeah,
So this full moon of Gemini, we
people
may
need to
hear we
say
may
it.
hear some tea being spilt. You know.
I feel it. So, you know, you can just enjoy, watch the news, watch all
Yeah.
kind of news
Yes.
and see what happens. Because I don't know what happened today. Something somebody sent me a message, something about Venezuela. Something is happening.
Oh.
I didn't even have a time to look at it. We'll see how it goes. You
Hmm.
know, we'll see how it goes. So watch everything. What will be revealed? What will happen? I think we will hear a lot of news will happen. Remember, so Uranus is opposed Mercury. Mercury is in Scorpio. This is a full moon. Gemini likes to talk. Sagittarius likes to talk as well. Sagittarius is more of a storyteller.
Storyteller. Yeah.
Like he's a teacher and storyteller, and Gemini is more
Hmm.
of a newsman, like you were a news lady, right? So
Yeah, I
literally
was.
collecting information and telling people.
Town crier.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
So if you did your due diligence with Mercury in Scorpio, you should be able to tell the correct information.
Right.
Let's say, right? Because you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
didn't
let's
say it.
let's say. Yeah, yeah.
Let's say I don't know. I'm just I'm always very skeptical with this energy, but it's about news, information, data. What will happen, we'll see. So
Good.
things are.
Okay.
I don't know. It's interesting to see like what even when you think about politics, when you think about this world, maybe we can think about and talk about what kind of leaders that we want, what kind of qualities a leader should have, for example.
Yes. Yes.
Um, what right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh, yeah.
think about because I have people who tell me, oh, Trump he's so funny. So some people see him as funny. So I'm trying to be an open-minded to see their point
Mm-hmm.
of view. But I think, do I need a funny leader? That's why I'm, always going, does a leader need to be
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
or does he need to be he needs to be like an example
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, some people maybe love funny leaders. I have no idea. I'm trying to understand. But
I think that's part of what will be actually evolving. That's evolving now too. We're seeing right now the good news about all this happening in many countries are having horrible leaders or heads of state,
yeah,
having I mean not just the U.S. but we're
yeah,
seeing they're so extreme that it's so clear that you can't hide it. I mean you cannot not see it. It's so clear
yeah,
what they are and what they shouldn't be. So
yeah.
which is good because I mean more people will see it and more people have access to saying, "Wow, that's not what we need. That's not leadership."
Uh, yeah,
And
you know what?
so,
Now you opened my mind with something because this is a Sagittarius full moon. Sagittarius is about belief system and the religious and stuff. So you know how
foreign lands, yeah,
yeah, but I'm thinking so many leaders are aligned with some kind of religion, like states. I think also about Croatia,
okay,
governments and states should be impartial and not
I
have
agree.
but they're not. So they are kind of leaning this way, with some kind of belief system, let's say, okay? So you can see how one governs a country. You can see that the belief system pushed through that governance, right? So maybe this is the time to let that go.
Oh,
We need
boy.
to make a distinction, but it's not just U.S. It's everywhere. Croatia is the same. It's so hard.
What
You,
Croatia has? What's your
so,
two
so,
religions? What are
so
your
it's
two?
so it's very Catholic. Okay, so
Oh,
it's like
really?
very Catholic
Oh,
country. Like Croatia and Vatican go way back, like from the beginning
okay.
of time,
Yes.
like from the
Oh,
seventh century.
now that I did know. Now that part I did know. I just didn't know they still were very Catholic. Okay.
So it's just we still very so you have like these new liberal people coming, young people, and this old also that they don't want to let go of. And so there's always a fight. Who is going to church? Who is for family? Against family? You are this. You have people every Sunday, men kneeling on their knees and praying in the main square of the capital city in Croatia to promote Catholicism, and everybody. They're dividing the country instead of putting. Anyway, it's just crazy. I'm saying so, and the government should say something, but the government is not. So the same things are happening everywhere. You can listen to, what's happening in France, UK, whatever,
Yeah.
everywhere, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Middle East. I don't even go to Middle East, and how that. So
Yeah.
we need governance who has not bias, anti-bias,
Yeah. Unbiased. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
unbiased beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
because every country in this world has multiple people. Like a majority can be one
Mm-hmm.
nation, but every country has multiple nations in their countries,
Mm-hmm.
multiple ethnicities, multiple
Ethnicities
genders.
represent. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
genders.
Yes.
We all
Yeah.
have every country in
Right.
this world.
Yeah.
There's no pure country, or
No.
whatever,
No. No.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
government should represent all the citizens
Yeah.
equally.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
I know I'm
Yeah.
like I have this utopia moment, but if
No. No.
we if
Exactly
we
right.
if we don't fight for that, then we are having problem. We need to have impartial governments who will want peace for everybody, not for this and then
Oh,
lobbyists and
it's,
whatever,
it's never been
right?
it's never been as bad as it is here in this country. We've never had a president before that would say I'm not giving money because that's a state that didn't vote for me. We never
Yeah,
had that. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's just unconscionable.
Yeah,
Even I gotta say for
yeah.
myself, I had a job that I was
Uh,
promoted to the head of an office, the whole office, not just a
mm,
department, which I was. And were there people there that I didn't like? Oh yeah. But I
of
realized,
course,
and
yeah.
I had members that because it was a membership organization. But I remember saying that I may not like these people, but I'm here to represent them
Mm,
and support them
yeah,
equally. And
yeah.
oftentimes, if you're doing it right,
Hmm.
you'll be even more supportive because you know that you may be, you may have a
Hmm.
little weakness there. So you want to make sure that
Hmm.
everyone knows that if you're part of this house, then you're part of this house, or this land, or whatever. And I think that's what we're all clamoring for. Is that we need to feel
That's what I
that? Yeah.
think we need to all emphasize this little Aquarian in us, because Aquarius is
Yes. The
very
little.
objective.
Yes. Yeah.
They're like robots. They don't care who we are,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yes. Yeah.
So we
Right.
need to nurture our Aquarius side
Yeah.
of us and be
Yeah.
more like
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm.
right? For
Yeah.
humanity,
Right.
humans,
Yeah.
humans,
Human. Humans. Humans.
humans, right?
Yes.
Um, and because of this division, so this might also come up
Well,
for this full moon,
yeah.
because
Well,
different beliefs, different. It's going to showcase, right?
yes.
Because full moon, people are going to say it. So,
Yeah, and
um,
then humanity, we'll get together, and when my
yeah.
extraterrestrials come, then
Well, sure. Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
will, will come
I love
together
that.
and realize you're all human. At least you'll realize you're
Yeah,
human,
yeah,
and they're not that they're bad, but they're not human.
yeah,
You're human, and I
yeah,
think
yeah.
we're getting ready for that. We're getting closer, but we'll say, okay, forget how you look, the
Hmm.
shape of your eyes, the color of your
Who
skin,
cares?
whatever. We'll be
But
like,
is it?
you know.
But isn't that the beauty? Imagine we all look the same, like Star Wars clones. Like,
Yeah,
come on!
yeah,
I love
yes,
that we are all different. I
yeah.
love that you have different eye colors, skin color. I love that. Isn't that
Yeah,
the
no,
beauty of us?
yeah, yes,
Imagine having just one flower on Earth.
yeah, exactly. All cats are called the same, exactly. So we need the variety.
We
Yeah,
need that. It's the beauty of
yes,
it. Come on! You just want to come open your eyes. I'm like,
yeah, yes,
you know.
yes. You want to shake people.
Shake people up.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah. But that's the topic of the week.
okay,
I
well,
have
that's
nothing
this
bad to report. Nothing bad to
great.
report.
Good report. Good report.
Yeah,
So this
coming
way,
from me.
yeah, comments, nothing from you. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but no, so
that's
we
my
have,
perspective.
so we'll be back on board next week, December
Yeah.
6th. And it's
Yes. Same
same
time,
bat time,
Saturday. Yeah.
same bat
Yes.
place.
Yes, I love
And
it. I love it.
and then we'll be able
I
to
love
talk
it.
about how the full moon was, what tea might have been
Yes.
spilt.
Oh
And
yes, it's gonna be.
we give a tea report, tea
Ooh,
reports.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
We'll
See
see.
what's coming out.
I'm gonna talk more about December in general next week.
Good,
To
good,
see what's happening.
good, excellent.
I only talked about New Year's Eve, but I'm gonna talk about other stuff
Yeah,
as
no,
well.
that
So,
was good to know about that. I like that heads
so
up. So I'll have to amend my party, where I'm gonna go partying this year. Then.
it's gonna be just watch out. Somebody doesn't,
Yes, yes, exactly.
it's gonna be
Oh
hilarious.
boy. So
Yeah,
thank you,
we'll see.
Jasmina, for all
Thank
as
you.
usual. Thank you for such a good report and a
No, thank you
thorough
for
report.
Thank you for having. I love this. This is this is also one of my meditations. Like talking to
Yeah,
you here every week. It's one of my rituals that I really enjoy. It helps my soul and me to be in line with who I am. So thank you for
yeah,
having this
yes. It
week.
does
I
feel like
love
a
it.
nice. It feels like a
Yeah.
nice, like a circle gathering. Like we gather, we
Yes.
share, we laugh.
Yeah.
You know what
Look
I
at that, all these
mean?
people. I
You
love you
know,
guys.
it's stuff. So it's just nice, and
Oh,
it's a nice way to actually start my Saturday evening because it's 6 o'clock here or six
yeah. That's
eighteen.
right.
So
That's
I'm
right.
gonna go have some dinner and
I'm gonna do my
yeah.
steps now. I'm doing my
You can do your
steps now.
steps. Okay,
Next thing is doing steps.
doing steps.
We are
Okay.
we are free. We are free from our child this weekend. He's with my aunt, so we have like a free weekend. So
Oh,
gonna have like a date night today, like
yes,
stay in date, but watching a
that's
movie
nice.
and stuff. So yay!
Yes.
It's
Oh, good,
exciting.
good. Well,
See,
I'll let you go and
see,
enjoy.
I planned it. I planned it with the Venus Neptune trine and
Oh,
Venus opposite
yes.
Uranus.
Okay,
See, smart
yes.
thinking.
That is great. No, but that's exactly the benefit of
Yeah,
that, though. Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
Good.
sweet. I know he's having fun with his auntie, so that's
Oh
good too.
yeah, yeah,
Getting
yeah.
spoiled. Yeah.
He's getting spoiled, so
Big
that's it.
time.
He's making a fort with he put all the pillows and he's making a
Oh,
fort he's upside down the whole apartment. I said, enjoy.
excellent.
He's just sending
Yeah.
pictures. He's sending pictures. I'm like, what the guys are you doing? Okay, just have fun.
So you
Thank you,
have fun
everybody.
too, you and hubby,
Yes,
and we'll see you next week.
yes.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Say bye
everybody.
bye,
Have a great
everyone.
happy full moon.
Happy full
Spill the tea.
moon.
Spill the
Spill,
tea.
spill the tea. Make a strong pot and spill it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye bye.